Right in, ladies and gents. Ah, dear. Where do I start? I don't care what beef you've got with anyone else. And I'm not going to name names. But if you're watching this and the cap fits, then frickin' wear it. Yeah? Yesterday, I was asked to share a short. Stupidly, yeah, I didn't look at that short properly. I had a quick look at the video clip and I didn't look at who'd made it, where it come from, hashtags, all that sort of thing. Knowing the person that asked me to share it, I thought, okay, fair enough, decent bloke, I'll share it. Boy, did I get some shit for that. If you're going to ask me to share something, make it perfectly plain what it's about. I don't give a shit about your KoiTube war. I don't give a shit about my group's bigger than your group, my dad's bigger than your dad. That's 4-year-old playground stuff. One of you even put up a video not so long ago saying this KoiTube shit has got to stop. It's ridiculous, it's splitting the community, it's this, that and the other. Now those self-same people are dragging people into it who got fuck all to do with it. One of those people is me. Now, if I've got beef with someone, I will let that person know myself. Yeah? If I've got an issue with you, as some people on here have found out, I will stand there and I will say, right. And I will say my piece. I'm not backwards at coming forwards. Yeah? But if I get on with someone and you don't, tough. I decide who I speak to. Yeah? I'm not getting dragged into your little load of shit. Yeah? And I am not, definitely not, going to have people tell me, well, if you talk to them, you can't talk to me. It's pathetic. You're acting like 4-year-olds. My dad's bigger than your dad. Yeah? If you're an alright person in my book, you're an alright person. I don't care who you're falling out with. If you're not an alright person, then I tell you, I don't think you're an alright person. But dragging me into your little childish games, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't care how big a channel you've got. I don't care how many friends you've got. Don't do it. I am absolutely, I can't articulate how I'm feeling right now after seeing what I saw last night. It's pathetic, it's puerile, it's like children. Yeah, and if that is the way you want to be, yeah, then I want no part of it. I'm not being dragged into it. Simple as. End of discussion. No ifs, nothing. Yeah? I choose who I associate with, not other people. Yeah? You can take the piss all you want. I don't really give a shit. Water off a duck's back to me. Yeah? I never believed a few months ago when I started a YouTube channel and when I joined this community that it would be full of absolute moronic children. And no, you won't get me back on the cigarettes this time. Yeah, I am so pissed off I can't articulate it. And to drag other people into it is beyond the pale, and some of the people involved in it I am really surprised. Really surprised. There's a lot of people involved in this that I thought better of. Some people, yeah, I would expect it from them, from what I've seen. Yeah, but other people, I would expect better of them, to put it bluntly. But when you drag me into it, then you're on a sticky wicket. And I don't care how big and how tough you think you are, you can do one, as far as I'm concerned. So again, if the cap fits, wear it. Okay? I do not give people platitudes. Simple as. I've had several people message me going, what the fuck's going on? Because you've dragged me into it and they think I know what's going on. And I've got better things to do in my Sunday than try and explain to people what the fuck's going on. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if I should put this video out. But I am absolutely gobsmacked that grown adult men and women can act this way. If you got beef with someone, walk away. Why let them live in your head? Why go on their channels under pseudonyms and things? Why go into people's live chats and be abusive and nasty and everything else? People don't get on all the time. So ignore it. Stop wasting your time trying to be the big I am and insulting people in chat because you had a falling out. You know, you've had a falling out. Walk away. Be the bigger person. Don't let that person live in your head rent free for the rest of your bloody life. In fact, go and get a life so you don't have to sit on YouTube trying to wind people up. Or hire a bloody boxing ring and sort it out mano a mano, old school. First one to hit the deck loses. Fuck, I'll even hire a ring for you. I'll get you an MMA ring if you want, but just stop it. You know, all this puffing your chests out and posturing and everything else. Literally, yeah. Go to a gym, yeah. Stick yourself in an MMA cage, and the one that walks out the ring can claim to be the biggest dick swinging on YouTube. There you go, sorted. But all this bloody bullshit waffle, yeah, just pack it in. Because you only look like bloody childish idiots. And that's on both sides of the fence. Whoever's posturing at whatever time, whoever's like, well, you know, I'll bloody knock you out or whatever. Don't talk about it, do it. Actually go and do it. Go on. I dare you. I dare you. Because you're all talk, all of you. You're all talk and no action. So just stop it. Stop it. Because what you're doing is you're spoiling the enjoyment for people who are not involved in it, who don't really give a shit about it. Yeah? You know, going into blinking live chats and calling people names and, oh, there was one last night. Oh, you're so poor. It's like, oh, you sound like you know what you're talking about, but you're so broke that no one will listen to you. I mean, come on. If you don't like someone, if you don't think what they say is right, go, well, actually, mate, I think you're wrong. Leave it at that. Why do you have to get the personal insults? You know, it's just so silly. And you don't fool anyone. Everyone knows who you are, whatever name you use. Yeah. But just walk away. Block, delete, gone. Don't let them live in your headspace. And that's on both sides of the fence. Yeah. I'm like Switzerland. I try and stay neutral. Yeah. Someone asks me a question, I'll answer it if I know the answer. But I'm not going to sit there and take sides. Yes, I'll have days where I go, oh, I can't be doing with this now. I'm just gonna, I can't be bothered with that person because they've just done my head in today. Everyone does that, I think. But when it comes to dragging me into your little squabbles, yeah, that's a line in the sand. That is a line in the sand. Talk to me about it, and I'll talk to you about it. It's not a problem. Drag me into it. You're putting your line over that, your toe over that line. And I'm so wound up, I can't even get my words out. Right, I'm setting a clean slate. I don't care what your squabbles are. I don't care what's been said in the past. Right, everyone now has a clean slate. Everyone. On any side of the fence. If they want a clean slate. However, I'm not taking any prisoners this time. Yeah? You try and drag me into your petty arguments, or you speak to me like I'm an idiot, or you start trying to swing your dick about, you're gone. History. That's it. And any generosity that I may show towards you is also gone. Because there are people I've shown some generosity to. When I set up the shop, I said I will help out anyone I can. If they're short of a few quid, I will sort them out and they can pay me back later. In one way or another. Doesn't even have to be monetary. If you've got a sick fish and you ain't got the money for a medication and I've got the medication on the shelf, I will trust you to treat your fish and pay me when you've got it. That's the sort of person I am. True to my word, I have actually done this already. Bear in mind the shop's only been open a month. I have already done this. When I say something, I do it, and I mean it, and it's genuine. And I don't want thanks, I don't want gratitude, yeah, for people that I think are doing the right thing. I will help them out as much as I physically can. That to me is community. Community is not our gang's bigger than your gang. That's not a community. That's a division of community. The whole thing about community is you have people you don't get along with, but you don't divide the community over it. You go, fair enough, I don't like that person, you do, so we'll meet up on Saturday and you meet up with them on Friday. Yeah, that's community. Not, oh, you don't like that person, so you can fuck off as well. I am seriously, after a couple of months, tired of this bullshit. Absolutely tired of it. To the point of going, you know what, I'm not going to bother anymore. To which some of you might go, yay, the guy's not going to waffle anymore. Some of you might go, oh, that's a shame. I actually enjoyed some of those videos, they were a little bit informative. The saddest thing is that one of the main reasons I'm doing this YouTube channel is I have a young son. He's 3. And I'm 52. Now, I know that when my dad died, I wished I had a recording of some of his knowledge on some of the things he knew about. And I'd like to think that one day when I'm not here, he'll be able to look at these videos and go, That's my old man. He knew a little bit about what he was talking about. Yeah. And he will have something that forever and a day he'll be able to look back at and see the old man. So some of it is community, imparting some of the stuff I've learnt over 30 odd years of fish keeping, and some of it's a bit selfish. Because I'm an older dad, yeah, and I've got a kid who's 30, who's got kids of his own as well. But because I'm an older dad, I know that he's not going to be 40 or 50 when I start kicking up the daisies. I wouldn't have thought I will be, not after smoking as much as I have for most of my life. So it's a nice little thing for him. And he can potentially be keeping fish, potentially be keeping my fish. And he might have a problem one day and he might say, I wish my old man was here and I could ask him. So what he can do is he can come and look on here and he can ask me. So I'm not going to give up YouTube. I'm not going to let small-minded little kids destroy what my plan is. I'll just block you. I'll just remove you from my feeds and I'll delete your numbers and that'll be that. Because I'm doing this for a reason much more personal than you lot out there. So there you go. That's my motivation for dropping all this stuff in my head. Because I wish this sort of thing had been available for my dad to do. And for my dad to drop some info that I could go and watch now. So I guess in summary, what I'm going to say is this. If your public face is the koi tube wars should end and they're dividing the community, keep your public face as the koi tube wars should end and divide the community, and don't pour bloody petrol on them. Do not get dragged in with the people who are throwing the Molotov cocktails and lighting the damn things for them. Be like Switzerland. Because I would rather sit here on my Todd talking to YouTube than be associated with people who are downright vindictive and nasty and bullies. So again, if the cap fits, wear it. Take the piss all you want. I really don't care. I've seen some of your comments. I've seen you take the piss. Reality of the situation. You have your opinion. I have mine. The world would be a very boring place if we all agreed on the same things. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm not. My opinion is still my own. And you are not going to change my opinion unless you have a very, very good argument as to why I should change my opinion. I have my own thoughts. I form my own opinions. I don't need you to try and form them for me. So I've deliberately not mentioned any names in this. There are a lot of people that have been on YouTube videos lately, all around the same sort of topic. There are a lot of people I have spoken to on the phone, all around the same topic. So I am not going to name any names, because you'll know who you are. It's just a shame that some of the people I thought better of are starting to show their true colours, shall we say. And that may not be the people you think it is. It may not be you. Yes, I do drink very strong coffee. It may be someone who's been in the background, it may be someone who's been in the foreground. Not naming names. But if the cap fits, wear it. Don't pull me into your petty little squabbles. I don't want to know. I got pulled into it yesterday. Doing something for someone, I thought, well, I hadn't seen anything wrong with it. Until later in the day, when I saw what was really going on. That to me is wrong. That to me is deception. That to me is involving me in your petty little squabbles, yeah, without giving me the opportunity of deciding whether I want to be in your petty little squabble, which I don't. I don't. I'm on here to impart my knowledge as a data bank for my lad, and hopefully make a few friends along the way. If you don't like the company I keep, there's the door. Just there. Use it. Because I am not going to change my company because you don't like some of my company. And I don't need friends who think that they can dictate to me who I will and won't speak to. I don't need friends whose friends think they can dictate to me who I will and won't speak to. It's as simple as that. But when I do shut a door, I shut it, and that's it. When I shut the door, all the locks go on, that's it. It's as simple as that. So, I think I've waffled enough now after nearly 25 minutes. I don't know if this will make any sense to anyone, but I just need to get it off my chest. I don't even know if this video will stay up, but I just need to get it off my chest. I need to try and articulate it, because you're not having space in my head rent free, and it's been rattling around my head since last night. But if that's the way you operate, the door's that way. Simple. And yes, some of you, I would be sad if you took that option. Others I wouldn't give a monkey's really. Some of you I would think, yeah, okay, that's a bit sad that they've taken that option. Yeah. But that's the option. Don't pull me into your little load of shit. And that is that.